Hello, my name is Margaret Donor, and I'm doing a series of these YouTube videos to talk about or address some of the issues, both in my most recent book, Merlin's Handbook for Seekers and Starseeds, but also to share with you some of the experiences that I've had and my clients have had to help bring us together into community and hopefully to assist people to feel not so alone with some of the experiences. One of the things I commonly hear from people is that they don't have a community around them to talk to, that they feel safe sharing their experiences or thoughts, which seem a little out there with other people. And it seems to be that many of the seekers who are looking to integrate their self through their past lives or even a galactic life or a multidimensional life, or have had experiences being psychically attacked or seeing things that seem or appear to be other dimensional. Many of these people don't feel safe discussing these ideas and these experiences with other people. They feel they'll be judged or not even just not understood. And as a result of that, all of this information is repressed, and the repression often leads to depression. So before we even begin experiencing together some of these ideas, I think it's important to talk for a moment about what truth is, because what we're finding is that our truth is not the same as someone else's truth. Is there truth with a capital T, or is there only a lot of different truths that we're all experiencing? And that question can be debated. Some people absolutely believe there is truth with a capital T. Whether they believe that there are any humans who have ever completely held truth with a capital T, again, might be up for debate. There are those who believe that there's only truth with a small t. The truth is held in the consciousness of each individual. But the thing that's important to understand is that the human ego is the enemy of both truth with a capital T and truth with a small t. It's just an enemy of it because the ego is threatened by anything which makes it feel unsafe. And when you go searching for truth, you often find yourself in areas of darkness and in places that will frighten the human ego. And nobody wants to hear that. Nobody wants to share with you your journey through the darkness. That's what most people feel. Most people say, nobody wants to share with me my real journey. So there are people who come to me and have had experiences with what appear to be interdimensional or otherworldly beings, and they don't know where to go to process them. And the most important thing that I can say to each and every one of you is that you're not alone, that the experiences that you've had are real, and the experiences that you've had are real to you, and it may be a small t truth. But that truth is worthy of your honoring and investigating. So it's very, very important that we start with that idea. And if somebody says to you that they hold truth with a capital T, and that truth is not in alignment with your truth, all you have to do is say to them, I honor your truth, and I ask that you honor mine. They don't have to line up, and in fact, they probably won't many times. It can be a challenge for all of us to honor the truth held within the consciousness of other individuals, but it's absolutely essential if we're going to get along and if we're going to feel free to continue our investigations of who we are and what truth means to us. So it's very important that when you feel alone and you feel that somebody is sort of attacking you for what you say, what you've experienced, it's very important to have something to come back at them with, in a sense, to say. Otherwise you feel demoralized. And I think for me and many of the people that I work with, I think the best thing we've found to say is that I honor your truth and I ask that you honor mine. And it's that simple, really. And also we have to give each other room for our truth to grow and expand and change. What I believed at 4 years of age, what I believed at 10, what I believed at 20, 30, 40, 50, and so forth, none of that may be true to who I am today. And I had to give myself room for my truth to expand in order for me to grow. And once we hit adulthood, we often think that's it, I'm done. But what a seeker, an explorer of truth will do is realize that as much change as you've done from the time you were 4 to 40, you can do from the time you're 40 to 80, or even 40 to 41, 50 to 51. That aspect of you should never, ever stop. The aspect of you that seeks to illuminate greater and greater amounts of truth for yourself. And when truth takes you into dark places and the ego kicks up, realize that that's the job of the ego, to fight truth. And it's the job of your divine mind to keep going, even when the people around you and your ego are kicking back. So I wanted to begin there and remind all of you what this journey, feels like. What does it feel like? It's uncomfortable. You'll be challenged. You'll be self-challenged. You'll be challenged by people outside of you. But it wasn't meant to be a comfortable journey to seek your truth, or truth with a capital T. It wasn't meant to be comfortable. It was meant to be a challenge to assist you to grow in your consciousness and your divinity. And that's what that challenge is about. So take it with a glad heart and know that you chose that challenge. And it's all you need to know, really. So thank you. And again, I will be continuing with more of these.